Hello, dear brothers and sisters in Christ and everyone watching this program. Welcome back. Yes, how is everyone doing? I hope you guys are doing great. I am at my home because of COVID. I am quarantined and I have been there like 3 or 4 days. This picture, which I took it one day when I was driving to work, it was magnificent. That morning was very, very beautiful. Thank God for this wonderful creation. Marvelous. When I was, driving at the same time, I took up my phone and took the picture. The place I used to work was a very, very fascinating and nice place. Anyway, today I am going to share with Ali Dawa and what he's doing, in London. Please, after you watch this program, like, subscribe, and share, and comment how bad Islam is for everyone, for Hindu, for Christians, for Buddhist, for non-believers, for anyone else. So we have to work together to dismantle Islam and to bring peace on the face of the earth, because we are the messengers of peace, the messenger of Jesus Christ. We are not murderers of Muhammad, but we are to work together, to love others, and to care for others, and also to debunk the lies and the deceptions of Allah and then His Messenger. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye-bye. Watch, please.
Yesterday I was attacked by a mob of anti-Semites. They spat on me, kicked me, pushed me, and tried to beat me with sticks.
Am I with you with this?
The violence was instigated by Ali Dawa, who incited the mob to attack.
I'm never going to live.
The killing.
You
of
condemn
66 kids.
Ali, what is this?
Huh?
What is this?
What's that?
Look at you. Look at you. Look at you. I'm not going to do anything. It's a
You're
debate.
terrorist.
Look,
You're terrorist.
he's got no argument. Ali,
You're
let's
a
debate.
Zionist
Let's
scum.
have a debate.
You're a Zionist
Let's
scum.
have a debate.
You're
Let's
a
talk.
Zionist scum.
Listen,
This is
there's
not
one of
Israel.
me. Look
This
at them
is
trying to
not Israel,
intimidate.
bro.
Look at them
Don't
trying to
think
intimidate the
you're
only
gonna
Jew.
come and
There's
you'll
a
be like a
huge
madman.
crowd.
You're a scum.
There's one Jew in the
You're a
park.
scum.
There's one Jew
You're
in the
a
park.
scum. This
Look
ain't
at
Israel.
this. Just so everyone can
Israel.
see. This is what's going on. This is what's going on.
Not a religious person. You're Zionist scum. That's what you are. You're Zionist scum. Hey, this ain't Israel. This ain't Israel.
Ali, get up.
This ain't Israel. This ain't Israel. This ain't Israel. This ain't Israel, bro. This ain't Israel, bro. Islam deals with scums like you. You're
Really?
right.
How? How?
Let me tell you how. In Islam, anybody that kills kids gets executed.
He believes apostates should be killed. Jews should be killed.
You're a scumbag.
I'm Israel. I'm Israel. Hi.
Free Palestine. Free Palestine. Free.
Jews, I hope you're paying attention to this. I hope you're paying attention to this. This is why we need a country. This is why we need a country. All they're proving is why we need a country. Imagine living under these people.
Respecting a person and countries and their people is the golden rule. Jesus Christ taught us that we should care for others even if they are enemies. Jesus said in Matthew 5 verses 43 to 44, "You have heard that it was said, 'Love your neighbor and hate your enemy.' But I tell you, love your enemies too. Pray for those who treat you badly." That seems a very strange thing to say, doesn't it? Love your enemies, those who are mean to you. How could that be what Jesus meant? Jesus had a lot to say about how to treat other people. He said we should love others, and that means even loving those who are unkind to us as well as our friends. Just because they are not as easy to love doesn't mean we shouldn't love them. In fact, Jesus said we show that we are God's children by loving those who do not love us. Can you think of a time when someone was nice to you even though you had not been nice to them? How did that make you feel? When someone is nice to us, it usually makes us want to be nice in return. If we are nice to those who are unkind to us, we might just turn an enemy into a friend. Jesus set the example for us to follow. He was rejected, ridiculed, and crucified. But when he was on the cross, he prayed for his enemies. Father, forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing. Luke 23 verse 34, wow. That is a huge amount of love and forgiveness, and that is the kind of love that Jesus wants you and me to have for others, friends and enemies alike. On the other hand, 600 years later came a man named Muhammad, and he made himself a great prophet who obviously was a false prophet and a child molester. Then he taught the world that Jews and Christians were apes, pigs, and monkeys. Can you imagine what radically different was Muhammad's teaching compared to Jesus' teaching? Not only that he sent his army to destroy other cultures, governments, and religions by force. His army went around and looted the money, raped the women, enslaved the women, and so on. Let's look at the messages from his fabricated Quran. Elsewhere, the Quran speaks in general of the transformation of the infidels, non-Muslims. If we so will, we may change them, la masaknum, where they are. 36:67. It should be noted that this is the only place in the Quran where the term mask is used, and that this term refers to a change in the form that takes place on Judgment Day. This concept was not always linked to the idea of punishment by transformation into apes and pigs. The first Quran commentators were divided regarding the mask awaiting sinners, offering a number of possibilities such as transformation into stones, laming, or crippling in the legs and arms. In the Hadith literature, too, there is a tradition depicting an eschatological mask with no mention of apes and pigs. Most of the traditions concerning future masks describe a threefold catastrophe heralding Judgment Day. The earth will split open and swallow the sinners, half rocks will be thrown from the sky, Kedhafi, and there will be transformed into a lower life form, masks. Sometimes there are also mentions of an earthquake, Raj, in this context. An examination of the historical background of the appearance of these traditions shows that they emerged during the civil wars among the Muslims in the Umayyad period. The great distress of that time cultivated a sense of impending apocalypse, which in turn gave rise to traditions that anticipated the end of the world and Judgment Day. See Yuri Rubin, Apes, Pigs, and the Islamic Identity, Israel Oriental Studies 17, 1997, pages 89-93. Please let us work together hand in hand in order to dismantle the lies of Allah, His Prophet, and the followers of Islam. Ali Dawah and Muhammad Hijab lived among us, among civilized society of London, but they are willing to attack Christians, Hindus, Buddhists, and the Jews people as you saw from the video. Let us work with Brother Christian Prince, David Wood, Al-Fadi, Sam Shamoon, and other apologetic. Subscribe to their channels, watch their videos, comment on them, and share and invite friends to watch them.